Hey there, welcome. I am Sakshi, and today I'll be guiding you through a beginner's friendly yoga practice that focuses on the health of our spine. Let's begin the practice by coming into a comfortable seated posture. You can sit back on your heels in Vajrasana, or you can sit in a simple cross leg position in Sukhasana. Feel free to add a block or a bolster or a cushion under your hips to lift them a little higher than your knees and make the posture a bit more comfortable for you. Find the position that works for you, settle down in it, and then grow your spine tall. Your ribs settled back towards your spine, chest open, shoulders away from the ears, neck long. Join the tip of your index finger to the tip of your thumb, settle your hands in Jnana Mudra on your thighs, and then close your eyes, tuning in to the natural rhythm of your breath. Focusing on the inhalation, the exhalation, and letting our breath guide us into our body, into the practice. Slowly, the inhales become a little deeper, the exhales become a little longer. Expanding with the inhalation, softening with the exhalation. From there, gently blink open your eyes, interlace your fingers, press your palms forward, then inhaling, lift your arms up beside your ears. Exhaling, big circle, lower your arms down. Inhale, lift your arms up, press your palms upwards, stretch up. Exhale, lower your arms down. Inhale, lift your arms up, stretch upwards. And exhale, big circle, arms down. One more time, inhale, lift your arms up, grow your spine tall, feel the extension around your entire spine. Keep breathing. Making a big circle, lower your arms down. Set your right hand on the ground on the right side of your body. Lift your left arm up beside your ear, bending towards your right side, reaching towards the right side with the fingers of your left hand. Make sure that both your butt cheeks are firmly settled down. You're not lifting from one side, and keep breathing there. Bring your left arm down and then inhaling, come back to center. Left hand on the ground on the left side of your body, right arm up beside your ear, bending towards the left side, reach towards the left side with the fingers of your right hand. Breathing there. Make sure the breath is moving through both sides of your torso. First, bring your right arm down and then inhaling, let yourself come back up to center. From here, we will move into a twist. Hold your right knee with your left hand, pulling on it, right hand behind your head. Turn your chest and your elbow as much to the right side as you can. Long spine, you feel free to put your right hand on the ground behind you. Keep breathing there. Let yourself come back to center. Left knee with your right hand behind your head, pulling on the left knee. Turn your chest towards the left side. Feel free to put your left hand on the ground. Keep the spine long and keep breathing. Coming back to center. Now from here, we'll move on to our hands and knees. Feel free to cushion your knees with a blanket or folding the mat. Bring your elbows to your knees, set your hands where your fingertips end. Check in that your hands are under the shoulders and the knees are under the hips. Let's begin cat and cow. Inhale, arch your back in, lifting your chest up, looking up. Exhale, round your spine up to the ceiling, looking towards the navel. Inhale, arch in. Exhale, round up, pushing the ground away, all the energy upwards. Inhale, arch in, tailbone lifting up, belly towards the floor, chest lifting up. Exhale, round up to the ceiling. Inhale, arch in, feel the expansion in the body as you look up. Exhale, round up, flexing the spine, looking towards the navel. One more. Arch your back in. We're going to stay here for a few. Keep breathing. Keep lifting your heart up. With the next exhale, round your spine up towards the ceiling, pushing the ground away, looking towards your navel. Keep breathing. Coming back to center. Now from here, bring your knees closer together in the center. Then, keeping your hips parallel to the ground, ribs towards your spine, extend your right leg back. Keeping everything the same, lift your foot off the ground. If that feels balanced and comfortable, extend your left arm forward beside your ear. Make sure you're not opening the hip and keep pushing the ground away with your right hand. Ribs to the spine, hip parallel, toes towards the ground, heel pushing back, fingers reaching forward. Lower your hand and knee down. Bring your right foot forward in place of your right hand into a 90-90 lunge. Check in that your right foot is exactly under your right knee, your left knee is exactly under your left hip, and your left foot is in line with your knee. Lengthen your spine down, ribs to the spine, squeeze your butt and press your hip forward. And with that, lift your arms up beside your ears into a 90-90 lunge. Keep extending up through your fingers, breathing as you push your hip forward. From there, bring your hands behind your head, elbows opening wide. Turning your chest towards the right side, your right elbow reaching to the back, your left elbow reaching to the front. Breathe there into a twist. Open your arms out. Again, your right fingers reaching towards the back, your left fingers reaching towards the front. Lower your left hand down on the ground in line with your right foot, and then make big circles with your right arm. 3 circles as big as you can make them. After the 3rd circle, rotate your arm coming behind your back, your hand reaching towards the left hip. If it feels okay, you can curl your toes and lift your left knee off the floor. Otherwise, stay with your knees settled down. Keep pushing the ground away with your hand. Keep breathing. Lower your knee down if it was lifted. Release your arm. And then settle your hand down on the floor, taking your right knee back onto your hands and knees. Lower your forearms down onto the ground. This is just a different variation of cat and cow. Inhale, arch your back in. Exhale, round your spine up. Your forearms settled in as you move through your cat and cow. Keep moving a couple more times. Observe you can feel anything different from the first variation that we did. Two more times. Inhale, arch in. Exhale, round up. Inhale, arch in. And exhale, round up. Come back to center. Come back up onto your hands. We're going to do dog bird on the left side. Knees together. Check in that your ribs are to the spine, your hip is parallel, then slide your left foot back. Keeping that integration in your posture, lift your foot off the floor. And if it feels okay, extend your right arm beside your ear. Pushing back with your heel, reaching forward with your fingers. Your left hand constantly pushing the ground away. Lower your right hand down and bring your left foot forward into a 90-90 lunge. Left foot under the left knee, right knee under the right hip. Lengthen your tailbone, ribs to the spine, squeeze your right butt cheek and push your hips forward. And with that, lift your arms up beside your ears, reaching towards the ceiling. Bring your hands behind your head and open your elbows wide. Then, turning your chest towards the left side, your left elbow reaching to the back, right elbow reaching to the front into a twist. Open your arms out, your left hand reaching towards the back, your right fingers reaching towards the front. Lower your right hand down on the ground in line with your left foot, making big circles with your left arm. 3 big circles. Feel the expansion in your chest as you move your arm in circles. Once you are done with that, rotate your arm and take your hand behind your back, fingers reaching towards the right side of your body. Feel free to curl your toes and lift your right knee off the floor. Or if that doesn't feel okay, keep your knees settled down. Keep breathing here into a twist. Lower your right knee down, release your arm, and then come back onto your hands and knees. From there, keeping your hips exactly over your knees, neither forward nor backwards, walk your hands as forward as you can. Then soften your forehead and chest towards the ground into Anahatasana, puppy pose or melting heart pose. It's okay if your chest is not touching the ground. Just keep softening yourself towards the ground. You shouldn't be feeling this asana at all in your lower back. If you are, that means your hips are forward from your knees and you need to shift them back. Keep breathing there. Now from here, slide yourself forward, settling your hips down, lying down on your belly. Moving into a Sphinx pose. Settling on your forearms, bring your elbows under your shoulders and then lengthen your spine, your chest up to the ceiling. Your ribs to the spine, your butt squeezing, your hips pressing into the floor, your heart lifting up. Keep looking forward, neither up nor down. Breathing into your belly, into your ribs. Lower down, one hand over the other, settling your head down on your hands in Makarasana. Let yourself relax here for a couple breaths. From here, we are going to move into Ardha Shalabhasana. Move your arms to your sides in a W. Lift your W off the floor and then inhale, lift your chest as high as you can. Keep your feet on the ground, butt squeezing, keep breathing. Keep lifting your heart up. Good. Lower your forearms down, settle down in Makrasana for a few breaths. Now from here we're going to move to second variation of Ardha Shalabhasana, the lower body. Hands under your hips. Keep your forehead down as you lift your legs up as high as you can. Your toes reaching towards the back wall, your butt squeezing, your upper body settle down on the floor. Keep breathing as you lift your legs high. Lower your legs down, release your hands, stay for a few in Makrasana. Good. From here, we're going to do full Shalabhasana. Extend your arms forward beside your ears, your toes reaching towards the back wall, your fingers reaching towards the front, and then inhale, lift your arms up, lift your chest up, lift your legs up, squeezing from the butt. Keep breathing. Keep reaching out through your legs and your hands, and keep lifting your heart up and keep breathing. Exhaling, lower down, settle in Makrasana for a couple more breaths. Now bring your hands beside your chest and let yourself come up. We're going to move from here into Balasana, child pose. Knees apart, toes together. Take your hips to your feet and then slide your hands forward, lowering your chest and forehead to the ground into Balasana. If that feels a bit claustrophobic, you can settle on your forearms as well. Just make sure your spine remains long. Keep breathing into your back body, in your lower back, in the back of your ribs, in the back of your heart. Expanding with inhalation, softening with exhalation. Bring your hands beside your chest and let yourself lift up into sitting position. From here, sit down on your hips and straighten your legs forward in front of you. You can use a block or a pillow or even fold a blanket like me to add some height under your hips, just to make this a little bit, to find a little bit more length in your spine. Then extend your right leg forward, your left leg in half butterfly. Your left foot settled against your right inner thigh. Your right foot into a Tadasana. Toes to the ceiling, heels pressing forward. Inhale, lift your arms up, reach up. As you exhale, fold forward and let your hands settle down wherever they come. And then reach forward with your chest. Your chest is reaching forward towards your toes. We're not reaching towards the leg with our head, just towards the toes with our chest. Long spine, feeling a nice stretch at the back of the legs. If you can reach your foot, you can also hold your foot. But again, no rounding in the spine. Keep it long. Keep reaching forward through your chest. Inhale, reach your fingers forward and come back up. Exhale, lower your arms down. Let's do the other side. Extend your left leg forward, your right leg in half butterfly, foot settling against your left inner thigh. And then moving your left butt out from under you. Inhale, lift your arms up, reach up to the ceiling, long spine. Exhale, fold forward. Set your hands where they come and then reach your chest forward towards your toes. Keep breathing there as you feel the length in your spine and the stretch at the back of your legs and your hamstrings. It doesn't matter how deep you go into the posture. What matters is that your spine is long and then you're feeling the stretch. Allow yourself to be conscious, to be mindful, and to listen to your body here. As you inhale, reach forward and lift your arms up. Exhale, lower your arms down. Moving out of the posture, we are going to lie down on our back. Settling down on your spine, extend your left leg forward straight and bring your right knee towards your chest. If you have any knee problem, you can interlace your fingers around your thigh as well. Otherwise, interlace your fingers around your shin and bring the knee as close to you as you can. Keep breathing there. From there, we're going to interlace the fingers around the thigh under the knee. Inhale, straighten your leg up. Exhale, bend it back. Inhale, straighten up. Exhale, bend it back. Inhale, straighten up. Exhale, bend it back. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, straighten up. Stay there, or if you feel like, you can walk your hands up towards your foot as well. Just make sure your entire spine is settled down and you're not bending your leg too much. Keep it straight. Release the hands. Just keep your legs straight, pulling the toes towards you, pressing your heel up, and breathe there for a few breaths. Keep the leg extended and keep pushing the heel upwards, keeping the leg as straight as you can keep it. Now bend your knee, extend your right arm out to the side, and use your left hand to bring your right knee towards the left side into a twist. You can settle your foot down, or if your knee comfortably comes towards the ground, bring your knee down. Make sure that your right shoulder doesn't lift off the floor. Keep breathing here. If it feels comfortable, you can look towards the right side as well. Release, bring your knee back to your chest, and from there straighten your leg up, keeping the leg straight, lower it down. And then bring your left knee towards your chest, hugging it close to you. Interlace your fingers under your thigh, around your thigh, and then inhale, straighten the leg up. Exhale, bend it back. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten. Stay there or walk your hands upward if your body allows you to do that. Bringing the leg more towards your chest but keeping it straight. Release the leg with your hands, keep it straight, lift it up, toes pulling towards your chest, heel pressing up to the ceiling. Breathe there, holding the leg up. Bend your knee again. Extend your left arm out to the side and use your right hand to take your left knee towards the right side. Again, if your knee comfortably comes to the ground, feel free to take it to the ground. Otherwise, you might find it better to first settle your foot down on the ground. Making sure the left shoulder doesn't lift off the floor. Keep breathing there, softening the entire body into the ground. Release, bring your knee back to the center, lift your leg up, and keeping the leg straight, lower it down. Now from here, bend your knees, join the soles of your feet together, and lower your knees out to the sides into a butterfly. Moving into a reclined butterfly, join the tip of your thumbs and the side of your index fingers together to make a triangle, and settle that triangle, that yoni mudra, over around your navel. Settling your shoulders down, relaxing your knees down. Start tuning in to your breath. Let your inhales expand your belly filling with your breath as you breathe in. Let your exhales become longer, slower than your inhales. You can keep breathing here, or if you feel like it, you can straighten your legs forward, move your arms out to the sides, and find a more comfortable position for your Shavasana. Letting your breath become natural and letting your entire body soften and relax into the ground. Stay here for as long as you want, and I will see you again in the next practice.